Hello peeps, thanks for popping by. Today we're doing all things pink. We're going to be making an extra special treat today. It's called the Peep Size Choc Chip Banana Loaf. Stay tuned, I hope you enjoy this one. To start off with, we're going to cream some butter and sugar together in a bowl. First thing we need to do is cut up 125 grams of butter. Place in bowl like so. So if the butter's not soft enough, just pop it in the microwave for about 20-30 seconds, just so it's soft, and then you can start creaming the butter and the sugar together. The next step is to get 1/3 of a cup of sugar. Measure out 1/3 of a cup of sugar into the mixing bowl with the butter, and we're going to put that on the slow Little Guns mixing machine until it's nice and creamy. Once you have those mixed together nicely, you can start adding the eggs. You need to add 2 eggs. Now, because I'm using my Little Guns, I have to stop and start, so just bear with me. It does say to mix them together one at a time, so we'll just slowly incorporate 1 egg. And then we can turn that off and just let that sit to the side. And then we're going to add 2 cups of mashed banana. Pop these nice ripened bananas, and we're going to then mash them. I'll start with maybe 3 little ones until I know we're probably going to need most of them. In fact, I'll do 4. And then we're just going to mash them with a fork. Takes a little bit of elbow muscle there. Thank goodness I've been doing my weights to get those arm guns working. That to me is probably about 1 cup, so I'll probably have to use up all of those little bananas that I've got there. Now that that's nicely mashed together, we need to heat up 2 tablespoons of hot milk. And we then need to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we're going to add the 2 together and mix them in until they amalgamate. Amalgamate is the new word, but you can see it all coming together like so. Then we're going to add that into our mixture. And you've got this nice frothy, creamy texture. The next thing we need to do is add 2 cups of sifted flour. So there's our first cup. And here's our second sifted cup of flour. So we'll grab 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and it does ask you to sift, so we'll just sift that lightly, add that in, and then we're going to mix it round all together nicely. beautifully. Just use your little spoon, get all the bits off the edges there. Mix that through. And then the secret of my special little loafies is to add about, we're going to try, let's see what half a cup looks like. Half a cup of chopped chippies. I'm thinking we may need a little bit more, but let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, I think we need to add maybe one more half a cup. So we just mix them all together like so. Then I've just got a few more. I'll just add the whole pack, and it saves us wasting them. Or, you know, we've got little hungry midnight snack fairies who might end up eating them. But we'll just add them all into our mixture. Beautiful. All right, so the next thing I need to do is pour that mixture into the baking trays. So I've turned the oven on. It's preheated to about 180. I've pre-oiled my pans. Now these are special little pans, which you can find. I found these ones at Spotlight, but you can use muffin tins or I don't know, if you want to try a cake-size cake, you can do that as well. But today we'll do the little tins. All right, so we've got about 15 there in total. Obviously, if you want to fill the entire loaves, just make a little bit extra ingredients to put that in. All right, so we'll pop them in the oven. So while we have the peep size chopped chip banana loaves cooking in the oven, they smell divine, by the way. If we had smell-o-vision, your mouth would just be watering about now. Anyway, they're cooking away lovely, smelling beautiful. We're going to make our cream cheese icing. We need to get 2 tablespoons of butter. That's probably about 2 tablespoons there to my little guesstimate. Then we're going to add 1/4 cup of cream cheese. Add that in. Now we're going to add 1 cup of icing sugar. And then we need to add a bit of zested lemon rind. So you need one of these little contraptions. It's a little bit like a grater, but it's called a zester. And these are actually marvellous little things to have in the kitchen. I use them for everything. Garlic, if you want to zest your garlic, if you don't have a garlic press. Anything you like. So moving forward, we're going to add the lemon zest. Then we just bring out the little guns and we mix it together until we've formed a nice creamy texture. Here we have our beautiful icing all ready to go. Once our peep-sized chopped chip banana loaves are ready, we'll add the icing on top. We'll take out our beautiful loaves now that they are ready to cool. Oh, they smell divine. They'll be ready soon, Charlie. You can have one shortly. Now that they've cooled down, we're going to pop them on the little cooling tray and prepare them for icing. We're now going to put the icing on. So we just spread that evenly. Or look, you can do it any way you like. If you're not a big fan of icing, then I'd just add as much or as little as you want. I'm just going to add as much as will cover the top. Here we have the finished product of our peep-sized choc chip banana loaf. They look delicious and they smell divine. If you'd like the recipe, check out my Facebook page, Cooking for Peeps, or you'll find me on YouTube now. Thanks for watching.